Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Ann Hegerty says her 1988 appearance on Mastermind had an unexpected impact on her chances of taking part in her local pub quiz, with her mom instead being picked by quizzers. Ann Hegerty has revealed she was once snubbed from a pub quiz team, with her own mother invited along instead. The Chase star, Ann, first appeared on TV screens as a contestant on Mastermind in 1988, but her career as a TV quizzer really took off in 2010 when she signed up as a chaser. Ann has now revealed she could have appeared on screens even sooner, dreaming of taking part in a TV show called Ask the Family. However, Ann says her mother was snooty and didn't want to take part in the show. The 66-year-old says this is because her mom never wanted her to get into competitive quizzing, fearing she would be a pushy parent. And Ann's decision to ramp up her quizzing and appear on Mastermind appeared to have an unexpected impact on her life too. Speaking on the Tell Us About Yourself podcast, Ann said, "I found it frustrating that after I'd been on Mastermind, that the people who lived in her village invited her to join their local pub quiz team. Nobody invited me to join the local pub quiz team, it was just my mom. So she played in that for a few years. But I did feel it would be nice if my mom encouraged me to do such things." A young Ann also said she wished she appeared on another TV show as a youngster called Top of the Form. The program aired between 1962 and 1975, pitting teams of secondary school pupils against each other. Ann, however, says her school never took part in the show. She added, "The things I would have liked to do were never actually possible, and most of the other game shows I didn't actually want to do." As well as her successful appearance on The Chase, Ann has appeared on a number of quiz shows, including Are You an Egghead?, 15 to 1, Today's the Day, and Brain of Britain. She also took part in the 2018 series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Imagine walking into a cozy village pub on a quiet Thursday night, the air warm with laughter, glasses clinking, the smell of freshly poured ale drifting across the room. You sit down, pen in hand, ready for the thrill of a pub quiz, and then suddenly someone tells you that you're not welcome on their team. Now imagine you're Ann Hegerty, one of the greatest quiz minds on television, and that just happened. It was meant to be a relaxed evening for Ann, away from the bright lights of The Chase. But when she turned up to a friendly neighborhood quiz in Manchester, she was met not with applause, but with an awkward shuffle of feet and whispered conversations. The quizmaster, politely but firmly, informed her that a team had decided that they'd rather not have her join. They felt it wouldn't be fair. Ann, ever the professional, managed a wry smile, but inside, she was fuming. How could a pub quiz, something meant to bring people together, suddenly turn into such an exclusionary affair? For Ann, this wasn't just about being turned away. It was about the principle. Her love for quizzing started long before she became a chaser. She spent years sharpening her mind, not to intimidate, but to share in the joy of knowledge. This rejection cut deep, not because she wanted to win, but because she wanted to belong. And yet, it seemed her very success had made her an outsider in the world she adored. The regulars at the pub thought they were protecting the spirit of competition, but instead, they'd underestimated the resilience of a woman who has faced far bigger challenges than a pub quiz cold shoulder. Rather than storm out, Ann stayed. She found another group, newcomers who were just there for fun, and joined their table. The mood shifted. She cracked jokes, encouraged guesses, and never once took control of the game. By the end of the night, the newbie team had done better than they'd ever dreamed, and more importantly, they'd had a night full of laughter and learning. Word began to spread around the pub. Ann Hegerty wasn't here to dominate. She was here to inspire. The same people who had snubbed her began to feel the first pangs of regret. When the quiz ended, applause erupted. Not just for the winners, but for Ann's grace and good humor. And that's when one of the locals, red-faced, approached her to apologize. Ann, in classic Hegerty style, smiled and said, "Don't worry, I've been beaten before. though not very often. She left the pub that night not just with her head held high, but with a quiet victory, proving that kindness, humility, and humor will always outshine ego and fear. So next time you think someone's too good to join in, remember this night, because even the fiercest quiz champions don't just play to win, they play to connect. And as for Anne, well, let's just say, the next time she's invited to that pub quiz, it'll be her choice whether she says yes.